copy. I think Tony made a copy for everybody of what was going on as far as the songs are concerned. So we'll get back to all this stuff. I think most of this other stuff doesn't really apply to us. Transportation, that's Bubba.
Rolling.
Yeah, I think you're running like chugging that.
Okay. This is also rolling. And you eating breakfast, that the name of the place is?
Yes.
The name of that terrible place we just stayed is?
Donahue's.
Huh?
Donahue's. Phil Donahue's.
Donahue. We gotta eat supper there too?
Scratch the dinner.
Scratch the dinner?
Yeah,
Just go to supper.
That's the way we've been doing it.
Okay.
You know, fend for yourself at dinner.
Okay.
Have your Coca-Cola or candy bars.
Right. We're probably working during dinner anyway.
That's what
Okay. Yeah, got that out of the way. The boss likes this part, but he's a school teacher, but I'm not. Okay. Now, let me get me a little chair here. 'Cause I'm older than you guys. Okay, here's what's important. What's important is that when we get over here, there ain't a lot of people standing around, that everybody helps everybody else. If you see something needs to be done, you do it. We are so far behind as far as playing music is concerned, I don't know what to tell you. We did get some music stands today, and I think the balance of them are going to be picked up tomorrow. Carol Winton's going to do that project, he's already got them. So you'll be able to have a stand, and you'll be able to have your cheat sheets with your music on it there. And I really suggest that you do that. If you can't afford to buy paper and stuff like that, let us know. We'll have somebody buy it for you. Get you a pen and paper. Most of the other things we went over yesterday, no drinking on stage, no smoking on stage, you know, during our show or during the setups or during the rehearsals or any time that I'm in a building. The main thing that we have to do is, since I am older than you guys, I got to try to preserve my voice. So the things that bother me and make me lose my voice, we have to kind of cut down on. Air conditioning is one of them. I don't like air conditioning very much. I use it only when I have to. And cigarette smoke and ashtrays full of cigarette butts and stuff like that's another thing. One of the main things I want to impress upon y'all as musicians is this. This is not a musical free-for-all. This is going to be a band. We're all going to be a band. We're all going to complement each other. We're all going to play with each other. If you hear that your instrument's louder than everybody else's, turn it down, unless you're supposed to be playing a solo. If you're singing background vocals and you can hear your voice above everybody else's, including the guy singing the lead vocal, then you should step back a little bit or tell somebody to turn it down. Anybody in this organization feels any kind of air conditioning on them, immediately turn to one of my bodyguards and just look up, point up, whatever. They'll know what that means and they'll get it shut off. I don't think we'll have that problem since we're in control of this nightclub pretty much since the boss owns the place, and no one's going to do that to us. We will have the air conditionings on until just before I come on stage, so the building will be cool when we get on the stage. I don't mind the building being cool, I only mind the air blowing on me, you know, but I don't mind the building being cool. I want y'all to really work with Michelle Crowder on her 2 songs, and I'm going to tell you the reason why. I noticed a couple things today at the hall when we was making the list down. The first thing is she's used to singing a lot by herself, a cappella, and she's not used to following a band or having a band follow her. So you're going to have to really follow her. You're going to have to know she might not change when she's supposed to change. So you're going to have to be aware of that. I think as you play behind her, you'll see where she's probably going to do the same thing all the time. If she lags, you know, instead of going to the 4 chord when she's supposed to go to the 4 chord, she's going to pretty much do that all the time. So you can pretty much plan on her doing that. If she happens to do it right and go there, you can be with her, but you got to know, you know, that you want to hesitate there. You've seen that today when we were making the chord changes out. And it might just be because she was a little nervous and she might have it okay once you get there. But I want you to think about that when you're playing with her. And if you see some trouble spots with her, just talk to her. Just say, you know, could you change a little faster here or whatever, and she'll pick up on that. Okay? And that's real important. Dead time in the show is real important, that we don't have a lot of dead time in the show. We're going to try to, what I would really love to do, I don't know how it's going to be possible, and but if there would be any way that we could be ready to do some kind of a dress rehearsal by tomorrow, you know, where we're in full dress, just like the stage show, lights, sound, everything, just like it's Thursday night, so that our camera people can film that show. And I'm going to tell you why I'm saying this. The video problem that we have existing is this. On the 8-track recorder, which is what we're using so that we have mix down capabilities when we're through, if we go digital, we have to accept the mix that we have at the time. But if we go 8-track, we've got the option of transferring the 8-track to a 32-track, overdubbing, mixing, doing whatever once we've got it there. We can repair any mistakes. So, but that's the good news. The bad news is you have to change the tape every 30 minutes. Okay? We don't have, our show does not lend itself to taking a break and talking while somebody changes tape. That's not what we do. So what we was hoping to do is get some good things on film the day before, and the things that we look at that night and know are good. Say we have a song and we just know that song's good, we'll change the tape during that song the night of the show. The show will go on like it is, but we'll use the thing from the night before, you know. And they'll shoot cutaway audience shots and stuff like that that they can add in, you know.
David, won't you try to have that Thursday morning?
Thursday morning. I think it might be too much, Bob.
I don't think you won't get it done tomorrow. Maybe.
I don't know if everybody can hold up to, you know, to do that many shows. Go ahead, Ralph.
Well, I had a problem with the lights on the same deal but I was just informed late this afternoon that we have gel material on the trailers. So if he's got the holders for the lights, then I can make up some gels tomorrow morning. So, but if that's not a possibility, then I'll have to do something else if we're going to have to go through the dress rehearsal with lighting.
And we might have to do all three. We might try to shoot some things tomorrow afternoon and then shoot some things on Thursday morning. You know, we might have to do it all. You know, if we don't have time to do the whole thing. But
I have a suggestion too, like, you know, the grand piano thing, if you're by yourself doing a lot of that, while other things are going on.
I'm not by myself, Michael. Do you have a song list? Does it say beside your song list when the bands are playing?
It just says piano.
Okay, then you should get with somebody else since you were working.
Right.
And it'll say right beside there, grand band. The whole band is playing when I'm at the piano. I'm not playing by myself.
I need a
The
copy
whole
of that.
band is playing.
Yeah.
Whoever's got a full copy, I would
Tony-
like to have that for
Tony
my
had those
purposes.
things.
So,
Another thing too, I was thinking,
enough to get up there.
like,
Okay,
for
well, that's
what,
what I mean.
if it's just me, you, and Wayne or whatever, you know, a lot of that, I think if you shot one take, you know, type deal, away from the crowd or whatever, and where it's DAC only, you know. I mean, that could be shot while something else is going on as far as, you know,
The other back here.
utilizing the time or whatever.
Right.
And the grand band's gotta happen then, or a dress rehearsal, right? So,
That's what I know.
but then the Carol Winton stuff,
can happen live. He's doing 5 songs.
Even during a dress rehearsal, right?
Right. I don't mean we have to do the whole show, Michael. I'm just saying that we need to be in full costume, the same clothes we're gonna wear the night of the show, and shoot, if we only shoot 3 or 4 songs. Go ahead, Chris.
With that 8-track, since there's a half hour, would it be possible to have 2 and a 25-minute start one, so you always got some over.
2 what?
2 8-tracks. And then a 25-minute start the other one.
We don't have 2 8-tracks.
I can do a tape change in about 30 seconds to a minute. You don't have it really quick.
Yeah, it's a quick, it's less than a minute to do the change of the tape. It doesn't take a long time, it just has to happen.
So no matter what, we lose that into that song from the clip.
We're not gonna lose anything, because that's what I'm telling you now. We're gonna make up for that, that's what I'm saying.
And I'll also be running a 2-track DAT, just to coordinate
Just
the
in
whole
case.
time, so we always have something. If we need a segue,
We're gonna have a fail-safe situation here. We're gonna try to protect ourselves all the way we can. We just wanna get as much as we can. Now, tomorrow, what I'd like everybody to do, and I don't know who I gotta see to do this, but if you don't have a yellow rose jacket, I wanna get yellow rose jackets for all these people that have them on, so that we can do a thing with the video cameras, you know, like off, where they're all coming get off the bus and they all got the yellow rose things on, you know, and everybody like walking around with their jackets on, you know, inside the club, and just like for a couple shots, we can give the jackets back after that, or whatever. We can buy them and give them to the people, whatever. Mr. Simmons will probably want to buy them and give them to y'all. That's what he does, so wouldn't surprise me any. But anyway, I want to make you aware of that. If you do have a jacket, bring your yellow rose jacket. So that'd be one less we have to buy.
Mine's a little dirty, but.
Doesn't matter. We won't tell nobody. The camera won't know.
we'll shoot black and white when we pan by you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we start playing actual music for the rehearsals, at that time, we'll get into who's going to take a ride here and who's going to play the fills here, and we'll do that, you know. There's going to be places where we're going to want the steel guitar to take the fills on some songs. We're going to want the fiddle to take the fills on some songs. We're going to want the keyboard to take some fills on some songs. There's certain songs where Wayne will have the solos, guitar solos, and there might be some places in there where we might switch off, where he'll take one of the solos and we might give one to somebody else. When we play, there's no pattern to what we do. When he plays a solo, there's no so many measures or whatever. You just have to watch me. I'm the key. You got to watch me all the time. Because whenever him and I and Michael are on that stage, we work off of each other's energies, and we just look at each other and we know that we're coming back into the song or whatever. If you all are unsure, lay out until you see us all come back in and find a place and get in. Okay? If you're unsure. Because we can't say to you, he's got a 4-bar break. If he's hot and he's playing and it's happening, he might be out there 10 minutes. You know? I mean, he might run through the audience. You don't know what's going to happen. We never know. We don't know from one night to the next. But I don't put no chains on my musicians. They're free to do what they want to do. And as long as it's happening and it's gelling, it happens. We make it happen. It's good. And we just work off of each other. We've been working together a long time, just the 3 of us. And so you know, you all just have to pay attention. That's the whole key, is pay attention. Volume. We got to try to keep everything so that we can build our show. When we get to the end of our show, we are very loud. The 3 of us, we are very loud. We play loud. That's what we do.
But with dynamics.
You know, But you can't start here and stay here. So it's got to go up and it's got to go down, up and down. And that's why a lot of times I'll play just the guitar and sing, you know. And it's not because my band can't play the song, it's because I want the effect of just the guitar and the vocal. I want that effect, and then I want the effect of the band coming in later. You'll know by looking at the audience what's happening here and there. And I don't care what anybody tells you. I can sit here and tell you that you're going to have a song list, and that's our show, and I can mean it with all my heart and soul. But don't bet on it. Don't bet on it.
Never happened.
If you say, wait a minute, this ain't Please Come to Boston, then just step back and listen to what me and Michael and Wayne are doing. If you don't know what we're doing, just stay out of our way, because I play to the audience in front of me, and I don't know what that audience is today. I can only make a song list of what I would like to happen, you know, but it ain't necessarily so, you know. It might not happen that way. And I might get an inspiration during the middle of my show, you know.
Right one on the spot.
And I've done that. You never know. You just never know. So you got to be in tune with me. You know, you just got to be in tune with me, you know. Just, I used to tell people to think about it like a girl that they were trying to pick up in the bar, you know.
Oh, stop the camera.
Stop it. You know, you see a girl in the bar, you want to pick her up and you watch everything, you watch her every move. If she gets up, goes to the bathroom, you watch her go to the bathroom to see if she talks to anybody. You know, you want to know what your chances are, you know. So you watch everything she does. You try to see what she's drinking, you know. You watch her movements, you know. When your time's right, you go up and you say, hey, you know, you want a drink? You know, and she says, explain that to the people later out here. Come to our show. About that, we'll explain it to you. All right. Questions? No questions? Possible.
I'm planning on being there at 9 tomorrow morning, is that correct? That's still
You can be.
starting?
Well, you can be there. I'm not sure I'll be there because it depends on how late I stay up tonight. I didn't go to bed till 7:30 this morning, and I got up at 10 o'clock. So,
How soon can we be ready?
I'm like one to bread. I'm still working while y'all are sleeping.
How soon can we be ready for a full dress rehearsal? By noon, 1 o'clock?
Well, we've got to do a rehearsal first before we do a dress rehearsal. So I can't answer that question. Depends on how much they get done tonight here. You know, are y'all going to work in this little room right here where you don't have to worry about somebody calling and saying that you're getting on their nerves or whatever?
Right.
This is a big enough room right here to work with acoustic guitars and things like that, and write your chord changes out, get your act together. You can turn the air up just a little bit. Some of us have turned it off. I just want them to turn it down a little bit. I don't want to kill nobody in here.
When will the wardrobe things be available?
Tony, do you know about your wardrobe for your band? They told, huh?
I haven't heard anything since the first night.
Didn't he say that y'all were wearing like black shirts and black,
Yeah,
Levi's and boots, he said.
Levi's.
Levi's.
black shirts.
y'all got that stuff?
No, we don't got it.
Well, you thought who was going to get it for you?
You're responsible.
He said he'd get with me on.
If I was the fairy godmother, I'd get it for you, but I'm just a fairy. So I can help you. I don't know.
You just have to take that on. You need some money.
Black western shirts or? He said something about a
He
red
said the
tie.
shirts
He
were,
said red.
that he
He
had
said he
some
was gonna
samples,
have
that he would have to
since.
get with me on some samples later on for us to try on.
Black shirt with a red.
That's all.